Patrick Spann, Boxing Day Tsunami. The Boxing Day tsunami occurred on Sunday, December 26, 2004. It was a 9.1 earthquake underwater which released a ton of energy, followed by an 100-foot tsunami, which killed over 230,000 people in many different countries. Indonesia got hit the hardest, considering it was the country where the earthquake occurred. The tsunami in Indonesia killed 168,000 people. In northern Sumatra, four gigantic waves crashed ashore at about 80 to 100 feet. An hour later, the wave traveled over and hit Thailand, which killed 8,200 people. Next, it hit Sri Lanka and killed 53,000 people at about 40 feet tall. Lastly, the tsunami hit East Africa. There was no way to warn the people of Somalia, Madagascar, the Seychelles, Kenya, Tanzania, and South Africa. The energy from the earthquake in Indonesia carried 300 to 400 people to Africa's Indian Ocean coast. So many people died on this day because there was no tsunami warning system. The Pacific Ocean is rigged with tsunami warning buoys, but in the Indian Ocean, there aren't as many buoys or warning systems as the Pacific Ocean, simply because there has not been as many tsunamis there. There were also other ways people died. For example, these places were very populated at the time, which caused many more people to die, considering it was one day after Christmas, and poor places are bound to have disaster and not be able to have the money to pay off the damage, and it may not have high enough buildings for people to get to higher ground in order to stay alive. Indonesia had the most people killed, also because it was right where the earthquake was, and people only had very few minutes to move to higher ground with the ground shaking. This was such a tragedy. Just imagine, one day after Christmas, you're a little kid, you have all your toys, and right when you're leaving the hotel or wherever you stayed, a big tsunami hits. If only they had had warning systems and possibly higher buildings, maybe most of the people would be alive today.